How y'all doing today? The Bookable Master here, and my little friend Milo just sleeping. But anyway, I got a message from I believe it was Bryce 3397. Want to know if I could talk about Conker's Bad Fur Day. I talked about it in the past when I was going through all my games over there and all the ones over there. But I figured I'd talk about it again because it's one of my favorite games of all time for N64. Actually, I used to have a website called Conker's Crib. It's still on the internet, but I don't operate the website anymore. I quit the site in 2006. But I was a big fan of Conker's Bad Fur Day for N64. Here's a copy right here. This is a brand new copy. It says $9.99 right there, but I only paid $4.99 for it. I've also got a copy I actually play with. This copy I left shrink wrapped because one day I was hoping to meet the creator of this game. His name is Chris Seavar. There's also a Chris Seavar that does low budget horror movies, but that's not the Chris Seavar that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Chris Seavar that works at Rareware or Microsoft Studios now, whatever you want to call it, because Rare is now part of Microsoft Studios. But the N64 version is really, really good. It's funny. It's fun. It's got great multiplayer. It has a very funny story. It's a very different game. It's a very unique platformer game, and it is not for kids. You see that M rating right there? That means not for kids. But don't be fooled. I mean, it looks like a nice kiddie game by the cover. You got a squirrel and a chipmunk girl, Barry, and you got a... It doesn't really look like a very violent, vulgar game, but it is. It's a very violent game. There's a lot of blood and a lot of guts and a lot of cussing. They say pretty much everything in there except the F word. But really, really funny game. Definitely check it out if you have an N64. But I'd say this is one of the best N64 games ever made. It is actually the best in my opinion. This game was actually the reason I bought an N64. But of course I bought some other games for N64, but this was the main reason I bought an N64, and I still play it to this day. Very, very fun game. And then many years later, they came out with a Conker Live Reloaded. It was a remake of the N64 version with updated graphics, new multiplayer with online play, and some other features. But I tell you, it really bombed. I mean, this game was a flop. It was horrible. Sure, it had nice graphics in the single player, but you know what they did? They censored everything. They damn censored the Great Mighty Pooh song. They damn added these little annoying green little fags all over the game. These little armored frog faggots. They added them all over the game, and you have to kill them with a baseball bat. That was just annoying as hell. They were even in the caveman level. I tell you, that was damn gay. Why the hell did they do that? But they damn censored all the single player. So there's no cussing or anything. They don't even say the word shit. They don't say shit. They said shit in the N64 version, but they don't say shit in the Xbox version. There's only 8 levels for online play for Xbox Live, and they promise more levels later on. But guess what? The levels never came out because Rare just pretty much left their Conker fans in the blue. But they never came out with any extra levels for the Xbox Live. But this game was a disaster. Sure, it had nice graphics, but it was so disappointing. I mean, so disappointing. I mean, how the hell do you screw up a remake? Especially on a video game. But this game had very many problems. Lots of problems. But the biggest problem about this game was the damn load times. You damn walk in a room, it loads. You walk in another room, it loads. And you get the same damn loading screen in every single level. Every single level. That's just horrible. But they really screwed up on this game. Another big problem with this game is the part where you get on the lava board or surfboard and go through the lava and chase the caveman and get the money back. That is pretty much unplayable on the Xbox version. I bet I died over 50 times because the controls were so damn dodgy. I mean, that was some shit controls in that part of the game. But this game had some big problems. They censored the single player. But if you beat the single player, you can unlock potty mouth for multiplayer. And the characters say the F word and everything like nothing. But they don't cuss in the single player. Oh, but the characters will cuss in the multiplayer. That's pretty stupid. I don't know why Rare did that, but that was retarded. But if you want the best version, get the N64 version. Sure, the graphics might not be as good as the Xbox version, but I guarantee you the N64 version is the best version. It's the most uncensored, the funniest. The multiplayer is a lot better in this version than in this version. But stay away from the Xbox version. Go for the N64 one. Well, that's all I got to say. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.